Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Center, and today we have a Poco M3 Pro 5G with a broken display, and this is not looking great. It's cracked and it's bleeding all over. Let's go. First thing we're going to do is assess the situation. This Poco M3 Pro has a very cracked display. As you can see there, you can't even see the wallpaper behind it. It's bleeding. What we mean by that is there's some discoloration on the display, underneath the display, and the glass is cracked. So it can't be saved. There's no repair solution other than replace the display. So to start off the replacement process, we have to remove the back cover. The back cover is plastic. It's very flexible and easy to remove. We're removing screws that are holding onto the cover for the main board and daughter board. We have to release that as well, so with that we can detach the connector for the display. We have the cover for the camera. We have 3 sensors or lenses underneath that cover. Remove all the screws. All the screws are some on the same size, and we are removing the middle part, the cover for the main board. We have the fingerprint scanner here, so we have to detach that and pull it out. It's also plastic, so it's flexible, easy to remove. Next, we're going to detach the battery connector and the display connector. This one, the wider one, is for the display. So the display is also connected to the daughter board at the bottom, so we have to remove that connection as well. We have the replacement display ready. We have to test it out. We can attach it to the connector while the phone is partially disassembled, and push the power button in to see if the display is fully functional. And it is, showing us the Poco. Poco, I think, is the sister sub-brand or an affiliate of Xiaomi. So you have the MIUI, and now we can see the background. It's a sunset, beautiful sunset. And this is not a sunset for this device. It's gonna live on for another year or 2 after the display is replaced. Still can be reused. And we're removing the battery because the connector, the flex cable connector, is found underneath the battery. We have to peel that off. We have also to remove the connector at the bottom for the daughter board. And now we are free to peel off the broken display. So David is wearing his thick glove so that shards of glass will not cut through his skin. And now we are removing the broken display. So after the removal of the display, we have to prep the housing. You can see there's some remnants of the old display, and there's some adhesive residue as well. So we have to scrape them off so that when we install the new display, it will sit nicely over the housing. You see there, shards of glass are still left behind. And David is very particular in prepping the housing before the installation of a new display, because there's no seal if there's some gunk left on those corners and sides. Now we are free to add our own liquid adhesive. Of course, this is not a waterproof solution. It's just enough so that we can attach the new display securely without it falling off the housing. And hopefully it will be good to go for a year or 2. It's a proven solution. So we have the connector here for the daughter board. We have to remove the plastic cover for the camera holes, and we have to install some rubber grommets from the old display. I think that's for the speaker grill. And we are installing the new display. We are routing the flex cable through the housing. You can see there. Another one is also routed through that small slit, and we're gonna push it in. There you go. Push that in. You have to make sure that the sides are all sealed up so that when the adhesive cures, it's going to be lined up and snugly fit. We connect the flex cable connectors, we reinstall the battery. Just the reverse process. We are putting back the cover, screws, the camera cover, and the back cover, and we'll be good to go. So we're just gonna fast forward everything. So if you have a Poco M3 Pro and you're around Sydney, you can visit Sydney CBD Repair Center. If you're not from Australia, you can also mail in your broken Poco M3 Pro. If you have an iPhone, Asus ROG phone, or some exotic smartphone that you want to have fixed, you can also send them to us. Just message David first so he can assess the situation and the shipping of your device. And it's a beautiful sunset for this smartphone, but it's gonna see another sunrise after this repair is done. The back cover is still cracked, but nothing to worry about. It's just a cover. We'll clean up the front display and install a free tempered glass, so it's gonna be presentable when we give it back to our client. Unfortunately, we can't show you the testing for the smartphone because the client didn't give us permission to unlock the device, so they will just have to do the testing for themselves. So if you're choosing Sydney CBD Repair Center, your data is secured. If you don't want to share your passcode or your codes, whatever you're using, that's okay. You have to just test the device yourself and know that it's not tested before it was given to you. But the display is easy to test, fortunately, because it's visible. It's a free tempered glass. It's not perfect the first time, so rest assured it's good to go after this. So thanks for joining, guys. Like and subscribe, and this is a happy repair, happy ending for this smartphone, and hopefully you will join us again next time. Like and subscribe. Thanks for joining. Take care. Cheers.
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Center. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.